Welcome to I Learned a Thing in the Bathroom from Dollar Shave Club, where we explain something very complicated in mere minutes to occupy your brain while you shave.
This edition will be answering the question, why do we like to curse? As explained by someone who sounds smart, because he's British.
Believe it or not, recent research suggests that curse words make up nearly 1% of the average person's daily speech. Considering that pronouns, we, you, us, etc., make up only a fraction more at a full 1%, that means we're all swearing pretty frequently. For some folk, in fact, it's as much as 3% of their daily speech, although at this level it tends to be people with very high levels of extroversion and hostility. Douchebags, essentially.
Why does swearing make us feel better if we stub our toe or discover that we've left our wallet at home for the 6th time this month? Oh my God!
Cursing is a useful emotional outlet and can be pretty powerful. So powerful, in fact, that it can even help you to handle pain. A 2009 study at Keele University found subjects were able to endure their hand being submerged in icy water an average of 50% longer if they were allowed to swear like truckers the entire time. It's believed that this is because curse words are affecting a different part of our brains to regular language, an older area called the amygdala that triggers our fight or flight responses and makes us less sensitive to pain.
So, if I curse all the time, it will basically make me superhuman.
No, the effect wears off if you do it too much. You'll notice that if someone who you know swears all the time curses you out, it doesn't have nearly as much effect as someone who almost never curses, because you just register it as their regular language. Like most things, cursing works best in moderation.
Where did all our awesome curse words come from, anyway?
According to Melissa Moore, a medieval literature expert, the S word has been around for over 1,000 years, dating back to Anglo-Saxon times, along with words like ass and farts. Western Europeans have basically always been obsessed with toilet humour. Ancient Rome, by contrast, was much more fond of sex-related curse words and insults, most of which revolved around implying that the person being insulted enjoyed being on the receiving end of things in the bedroom.
So, where did the F-bomb come from?
The offensiveness of the F-bomb is relatively recent. Here's the thing. There are broadly two types of swearing. Oaths, which are blasphemous things like taking the Lord's name in vain, and obscenities, your more standard curse words. In medieval times, oaths were considered the far more offensive of the two, as they were believed to physically injure Jesus in heaven when uttered. Sex and toilet-related words had no real charge to them back then. People had so little privacy that they just weren't really offended by much. The F word itself, despite being in pretty regular use by the 1500s, didn't really become a naughty word until the 19th century, when Victorian morality started to sweep anything vaguely sexual under the rug.
You know, I'm pretty impressed that we got through a whole show on cursing without saying a single naughty word.
I know! I'm astonished a pair of like us managed to not up.
Well,
Tune in next time for more I Learned a Thing in the Bathroom. And in the meantime, head to dollarshaveclub.com for more podcasts and a big old pile of grooming products.